What's up guys, Mike here, and let me start this video by saying this is not a comparison between Michael Jordan and LeBron James' playing ability. I'm not saying LeBron James would have won a team more titles or Michael Jordan would have dominated in today's NBA. In fact, I'm not saying anything like that at all. What this video is me discussing the careers of Michael Jordan and LeBron James. And I'm going to show you guys how, in terms of individual awards, championships, achievements, and everything that goes into a player's legacy, how it's possible for LeBron to retire having a better career than Michael Jordan. Again, not saying he's better. I'm saying it's possible for him to have a better career. Calm down, comment section. Calm down. And before we fully jump into this, I just want to say this video is sponsored by Loot Crate. So basically, the last 2.5 minutes of this video are just bonus footage of me unboxing my first Loot Crate. So make sure to stick around till the end of the video to watch that. And for now, let's take a look at LeBron's path to having a greater career than Michael Jordan. Headed into the 2017 NBA season, LeBron James has 4 MVPs, 3 championship rings, and is just 31 years old. In comparison, the consensus greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan, retired with 5 MVPs and 6 championship rings. By every indication of LeBron's past health, it appears likely that he will play in at least 8 more NBA seasons, if not more. Yet, no one believes he has a chance to catch MJ. No one believes that LeBron can have the greatest career in basketball history. But I do. Because today, guys, I'm going to make the case that LeBron does have a chance. And that if he ends his career the right way, there will be a case that LeBron James had the greatest basketball career of any player in the modern era. Notice I said modern era, because when Bill Russell, Oscar Robertson played, people were putting up ridiculous stats, and Bill Russell and the Celtics were winning a ridiculous amount of titles. That's because back then, the NBA had tons more possessions, and there was only 9 teams in the NBA. So things were pretty skewed back then. We're sticking to the modern era for this video. So now, in order to see how LeBron could potentially dethrone Michael Jordan, we first need to look at LeBron's current career and compare it to Jordan's at the same age. So looking at both players at the age of 31, you can see that LeBron has a clear advantage over Jordan in terms of finals reached, and he has won 1 more NBA MVP. Now, people tell you to take these numbers with a grain of salt for 2 reasons. 1, at the age of 31, LeBron has played in 13 NBA seasons while Jordan only played in 10 at the same age. And 2, some people think it's more impressive that Jordan never lost a championship compared to LeBron winning just 3 of the 7 finals he's played in. But let me argue both of these statements. For one thing, yes, LeBron has played in 3 more seasons than Jordan did by the age of 31. However, you can take away one of these seasons right away because Jordan was playing baseball in that year. Not sure how you can penalize LeBron for MJ deciding to play baseball, or if the gambling rumors are true, for MJ having a gambling problem. On top of this, yes, LeBron still played 2 more seasons than Michael Jordan did by the age of 31. Those seasons happened when LeBron was 19 and 20 years old, or in other words, when he was not able to drink legally in the United States and was certainly not helping any team win a championship. So for this argument, let's just throw those 2 seasons out. If you stacked up both LeBron and Jordan's seasons from the ages of 21 to 31, these numbers would remain unchanged. So LeBron still has an advantage here. Now let's look at the other argument, that LeBron can't possibly beat Michael Jordan's legacy because Jordan finished 6 for 6 in the finals while LeBron is already 3 for 7. Now let's just think about this for a second. What kind of logic is that? LeBron is being penalized for reaching more NBA finals than Michael Jordan. Seriously, let's go back and compare the playoff success of Michael Jordan and LeBron James between the ages of 21 and 31. In his 10 seasons, Jordan finished with 3 NBA titles, 0 NBA finals losses, 2 Eastern Conference finals losses, 2 Eastern Conference semifinals losses, and 3 first round losses. LeBron, on the other hand, in 11 seasons, finished with 3 NBA titles, 4 NBA finals losses, 1 Eastern Conference finals loss, 3 Eastern Conference semifinals losses, and 0 first round losses. So you can see, yes, in his first 10 seasons, Jordan never lost in the NBA finals. That's because he spent his time losing before the finals. Meanwhile, LeBron has consistently had more playoff success than Jordan did in this period of time in his career, but yet he has met with criticism for this success. I mean, just look at their playoff records. In his 11 seasons, LeBron has a record of 131 and 68 in the playoffs, which is a win percentage of 66%. In his first 10 seasons, seasons, Jordan had a record of 74-47, which is a win percentage of just 61%. Yet it's Michael Jordan who's remembered as a killer in the playoffs, while LeBron is remembered as just inconsistent, which again, I don't understand. And just so the argument can't be made by other people, let's take a look at LeBron and Jordan's playoff stats. And so in the playoffs, LeBron has averaged 28 points per game, 8.8 rebounds per game, 6.8 assists per game, 1.8 steals per game, and 0.9 blocks per game. MJ, on the other hand, in these 10 seasons, averaged 34.4 points per game, 6.7 rebounds per game, 6.5 assists per game, 2.3 steals per game, and 1 block a game. So you can see that Jordan does have better postseason stats in these 10 seasons compared to LeBron's first 11 years. But again, LeBron has had more postseason success. So really, in terms of playoff production, an argument can be made for either player. And that's the thing here. An argument can be made. But for some reason, when discussing careers, Jordan seems to be in this untouchable zone. This level where it's Michael Jordan up here and everyone else down below. But honestly, this is actually pretty normal. Because like I always love to say, people love to hate on greatness in the moment. No one was anointing Jordan the greatest of all time. Not after his first 10 seasons with only 3 championships. Because a few NBA legends had achieved more than 3 championships and more than 3 MVPs in their career. It wasn't until Jordan's second act, his second three-peat, his final 2 MVPs, that people decided he was the greatest basketball player of all time. And he didn't start this second act until after the age of 31, which is exactly where LeBron James is now. Which leads us to present day LeBron. Because I'm telling you, if LeBron retires after matching Jordan with 5 MVPs and 6 championships, then there will be legitimate arguments over who the greatest of all time was, at least in terms of careers. Now, the biggest question here is, can LeBron match these 5 MVPs and 6 championship trophies? For this video, we are using a working theory that LeBron will play in 8 more seasons. I feel like that's a realistic assumption to make. 8 more years would give LeBron 21 years total in the NBA, and Kobe just retired after playing 20. And up until now, LeBron has proven to be a robot, so with 8 seasons left to play in the NBA, I think it's very possible that LeBron wins 3 more championships. Sure, Golden State looks unbeatable now, but the balance of power in the NBA can shift at a moment's notice. If the last few seasons have taught us anything, it's that the NBA can be very unpredictable. We've seen key injuries to stars in the playoffs. We've seen teams full of superstars get taken down by underdogs. But through it all, the NBA has had one consistent in the last 6 years in the playoffs, and that is LeBron James making the NBA Finals. Yes, LeBron has made it to the last 6 NBA Finals, and I do not think this streak will end anytime soon. As long as LeBron can continue to make the finals, as long as he's able to convince future stars to team up with him in Cleveland for his older years, I think it's perfectly reasonable to expect 3 more championships for LBJ, which leaves us with the MVPs. Now, I'm going to be honest here, I think this will be the hardest feat of Michael Jordan's for LeBron to match. LeBron won his last MVP in 2013, and he openly coasts a little during the regular season. But here's the thing. With Curry and Durant in Golden State, and with Russ and Harden playing for subpar playoff teams, the door is currently wide open for LeBron to win the 2017 NBA MVP. In my opinion, his greatest competitor is Kawhi Leonard. But as he said this summer, LeBron has spent his career chasing the ghost that played in Chicago. If he ever wants to seriously catch this ghost, and I know he does, he has to come out and gun for this year's MVP. Remember, LeBron is very aware of his place in NBA history. He's very aware of the legacy he is going to leave behind. The 2017 MVP could make all of the difference in LeBron's greatest of all time career resume, and I think he knows this and will try his hardest to win the award. And so let's say LeBron wins 2 more MVPs. Let's say he wins 3 more championships. Will that be enough to get him the greatest of all time player recognition that he wants? The answer is possibly yes. Again, to every single hater here, I'm talking about the greatest career, the greatest body of work. Because here's what I haven't mentioned yet. LeBron's greatest advantage over Michael Jordan career-wise. His historic place on the all-time leaderboards. Michael Jordan finished his career after 15 seasons, 13 with the Bulls and 2 we wish we could forget with the Washington Wizards. And at the start of the 2017 NBA season, Jordan ranks 4th all-time on the NBA scoring leaderboard with 32,292 points. He also finished 42nd on the assist leaderboard, 122nd on the rebounding board, and 3rd on the all-time steals list, which are obviously historic numbers. Historic numbers that LeBron James could decimate. Because like I've said, it looks like LeBron could still have 8 very high level of play seasons left in his tank. And at the time that this video is being made, LeBron already ranks as 11th all-time on the scoring list, 18th 89th on the assist list, 99th on the rebound list, and 24th on the steals list. So already, LeBron not only ranks as one of the best players ever, he also ranks ahead of Jordan on 2 of the major lists and is very close to MJ on the other 2. And when we project the rest of his career stats, that's when things get really interesting. Let's remember that for his career, LeBron has averaged 27.2 points per game, 6.9 assists per game, 7.2 rebounds per game, and 1.7 steals per game. So even if we factor in a sharp decline in stats as he gets older, I'm talking about him just averaging 22 points per game, 5 assists per game, 5 rebounds per game, and 1.5 steals, and we only pencil him in for 60 games a season, LeBron would finish at the following spots on the all-time leaderboards. 2nd in points with 37,393. 8th in assists with 9,215. Quick note, he'd be 7th if he retired with those numbers right now, but CP3 is projected to stay ahead of him, so I'm putting him 8th. 44th in rebounds with 9,467. And 5th in steals with 2,377. So as you can see, LeBron would finish with the greatest statistical output from a single player of all time. And these projections are not unrealistic, not at all. I mean, 8 more years playing only 60 games a season and averaging 22 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and 1.5 steals a game? That not only sounds doable, I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron surpassed these stats and put up greater numbers. And so if LeBron wins 5 MVPs, if he wins 6 championships, if he makes the All-Star team 19 times, if he makes 15 first-team All-NBA selections, and while doing all of this ends up just where I projected him to end up on the historical leaderboards, then you just have to agree that that's a better career than Michael Jordan. Sure, maybe in a single game, in a single season in his prime, Michael Jordan could have taken LeBron James. And some of you are probably saying that he couldn't. But that's not the argument today. Today's argument is who could have the better career. And with the body of work LeBron has already presented, with the body of work he projects to present in the future, I think it's possible. I think LeBron James' career could surpass Michael Jordan's. And thanks for watching, guys. Now, you might have noticed one thing in this video. I didn't mention LeBron or Jordan's teammates. Honestly, I've already seen it from both sides. If you're a LeBron fan, you said Jordan had more help. If you're a Jordan fan, you said LeBron had more help. So I just decided to call that a wash. I just decided to not include that argument at all in this video. And other than that, if you're still here, you are the man. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. I'm doing NBA content all season, and the NBA season's almost here, so I'm so excited to bring more content for you guys. And plus, I do videos like this. I do NBA history videos. I do NBA what ifs. I do a whole bunch here, so if you love the NBA, then you'll love this channel. And to my current subscribers, thank you guys so much for supporting. Thank you so much for everything. And now, guys, we are at the point in the video where I'm going to open up this Loot Crate box. I had a lot of fun doing this, so enjoy. Boom. All right, guys, so like I said in the beginning of this video is sponsored by Loot Crate. Now, a lot of you might know what Loot Crate is already, but if you don't, I'm gonna talk about it while I unbox my first Loot Crate. Honestly, pretty excited about this, and I got an extra package. I think this is a shirt. Woo! Oh, what? So this is like a jersey, an Autobots jersey. And I think this is like a blue Bowser shell from Mario Kart. If you've played Mario Kart, you know those have screwed people over in the past many a time. And I think these are some booty shorts for a girlfriend that I don't have. Or maybe they're for me. I don't know. Oh, God. Try to tell me these do not look good right now. I gotta say, these booty shorts, they really let everything breathe down there. So thank you, Loot Crate. Yeah, so Loot Crate is a subscription service. You guys have seen things like this before. I'm going to put the URL for a special kind of deal down below, or you could just type in the code KORZEMBA at checkout. If you do that, you'll get your own Loot Crate shipped to your house for $14 a month, and there's over $50 worth of merchandise in every single box. I forgot to include that you get 10% off if you use my discount code. So pretty sweet deal. And this month's theme is horror, obviously, because you know the Halloween, the evil clowns that have been scaring everyone. So real Sky, I think this would be one of the better months to join. But we are going to unbox my Loot Crate right now, and oh, let's go. I'm already really excited. So we got the DeLorean right here, and what do we have? We have a mini DeLorean. Look at this. This is sick, guys. I really don't want to break this. It looks high tech, honestly. Oh my, how do you do this? All right, technical difficulties for the car for now. Let's keep going. The Art of Mad Max Fury Road. Oh my God. This movie was sick, and it's got crazy artwork in here. Just a quick example. It's just a bunch of stuff like this, and just a bunch of like cool facts and everything about Mad Max. This month's theme was actually speed, and we've gotten another t-shirt. It is winter. It is winter. Bulk up. And, oh my God. This is a Transformers bag. So like for your laptop or for things like that. And bringing it back, we got my favorite piece of this whole thing, a version of the DeLorean. I do not want to break it. This is actually pretty awesome. All right, so as you guys can see, bunch of stuff, bunch of value in this box. If you're a gamer, if you like getting just cool stuff sent to your door every single month, then sign up for Loot Crate, use my code Korzemba, or just click the link down below. Remember, guys, you get 10% off if you use the discount code Korzemba. And you gotta admit, I don't think many people can pull off the triple shirt, quadruple shirt, but I think I can. So as always, guys, have an awesome day and cue that music.